Hello guys, welcome to Jitu Techie YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a file and write something into that file in Java. First, let's see how to create a file, the steps to follow in order to create a file. In Java, there is a method called create new file, which belongs to the class file. So what create new file returns is it returns a boolean value. It returns true if files get successfully created. It returns false if file is already existed. If you are trying to create a file with a file name which is already existing, then it will return a false. Let's see what steps we need to follow in order to create file. First, we need to create an instance of file by passing the file name as constructor argument. See here in this example I have mentioned I am creating an instance of file naming as text file, and I'm passing the file name in the constructor argument. So here I'm just mentioned the file name that specifies that I want this file to be created inside the project folder where the program is located. So it will create in that folder. If you want file to be created in another folder, another destination, we have to mention the path explicitly. Suppose I want to create this file in the desktop, so I have mentioned the complete path of that folder. And one thing is we need to add double slash in order to escape this special character slash. Okay, this is how to create a file. The next let's see how to write content or information into that file which we have created. So for that we make use of a write method which belongs to the class write file writer. The steps we follow to write something into the file is, first we need to create an instance of file writer class. Here I have written, right, I have created an instance of file writer name writer, and pass the file which we have just created earlier into the constructor argument, and then we call write method and by passing the content or text which you would like to add into that file. Okay, this is theoretical part. Let's demonstrate these steps inside Eclipse and run it, and let's see how it works. Okay, so I have created a class create file write text, and I have written a code for both creating and writing text into the file. For creating a file, I have instantiated file class and passing the text file name, and I am calling a create new file. So if the file successfully gets created, then it will return true. If it is returned true, then this block will get executed. I'll print the success message, and I'll create an instance of file writer class, and by passing the file name we just created, and calling the write method by passing the content which I like to add into that file. And I'll call the close method. This is because we need to close the resource, because we have opened a file, right? So we call it as a resource, so we need to close that. For that we need to call close method. So after successfully written the content into the file, I'm printing the message successfully wrote to the file. If this create new file returns false, it is false in the sense if the file name I have mentioned which is already existing, then I should print the message as file already exists. Okay, And why we are mentioning this code in the try block and catch block? Why we are handling this? Because while creating a file, if something happens, for some reason file will not get created. So for in those situations or in the exception cases, we need to handle those situation. So if something happens during file creation, it will throw an exception, that is IO exception. So whenever we encounter those situations, so I should print in the console saying an error occurred. Instead of interrupting the flow of execution, I should handle properly, saying that something bad happened, to let the developer know that something bad happened. So in that for that I am just printing the message and error occurred, and printing the print stack trace, error stack trace. Okay, let's run this. Okay, file created. So I have created a text file, and I have written the content as well. Let's see where it is created. I have not specified the path, so by default it will get created in the project location, that is create file text. I have my project location is here. See, inside Jitu Techie folder I have created a project, create file writer project. You can see text. See, inside this project you see the text file created just in few seconds ago. So let me open it. See, I have created a text file and writing something into it. The same text or information I have mentioned in the code, it's get added into that file. Suppose I want to create this file in some other folder. For that I need to specify the exact path, right? So I have done it. Let's see how it works. I'll run this. Okay, let me save this. File get created. Let's go to this folder, desktop folder, and see whether created or not. See here, it just few seconds back created. Let's open it. The same content, it's got added into that file. Suppose file is already present, right? If I run in the program again, I should see file already exists message, right? Let's check it. See, because I'm trying to create the file which is already existing, so that's the reason I'm getting a false from this method, create new file. So if it is a false, the else part will get executed, that is file already exists. I'm printing in the console. Okay guys, this is all about how to create a file and write content into the file. If you like this video, or if it is useful to you, please like and subscribe, and do let me know in the comment section so which concept you want me to cover. Well, and support me guys. Thank you.